Welcome mates, I'm Bloodthirsty Lord, but you can call me Lordy, and today we're back on Paragon once again. You should be seeing some amazing above average gameplay of me playing Sevrog. He's such an amazing hero, but that isn't the main topic of today. What we're going to talk about is secrets of Monolith, or Monolith secrets, that we've been finding throughout images, some information that we've gained from the actual blog post, that were released from Epic Games and the Paragon team. There were so many little things constantly recurring in every image and every blog post, which made it look like a new factor or change that's been implemented into the Monolith patch that will be coming out in December 6th. Like we might have a new potential car power system coming out very soon, followed up by some all buffs that are existing on Monolith, and so much more. But before we get into this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button to keep up to date with all the greatest and latest Paragon Gaming content and Paragon Gaming news. And as always, expect it here first. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. Majority of these are secrets, and some of them have already been exposed, and you might know of them already just by reading the blog posts constantly and you keeping your eyes out for every little hint and detail they have within those blog posts. But I want to go over them and just give you everything that you need to know as a secrets for Monolith. Also mates, in one of my previous videos, I did state that you can leave your comment saying where you're watching the video from. Many of you mates did comment in the comment section down below saying where you're from. We had people from Detroit, from Austria, Australia, Finland, Denmark. It was bloody amazing to see all you mates from across the world watching my videos, and it's just so cool to know that. Let's not get emotional here, and let's get straight into the video. On Monolith, there is two themes, which are Dusk and Dawn. This is a very good representation of the teams orange and blue, and is also a very good indication if you're in enemy territory or in a friendly area. You'll be seeing an image from Monolith in the mid lane right now. Gideon's there and he's just relaxing. You see the colored map, you see the actual map and the terrain, how it looks, the early version of it, followed up by economy system and everything. But if you see where the card point system is, or the CXP, within this image, Gideon currently has 4 CXP or 4 card points, which is pretty much impossible on the map of Legacy, and with the card power system that we currently have on Legacy, or pretty much in Paragon in general. So I'm guessing there's a new way to gain card points or CXP. So it's kind of interesting to think of what possible ways you can gain CXP or CP of 1 unspent point or 2 points to use within your character's deck or build. So this is when the new idea of a new card power system might come into mind, due to the fact that there is river buffs that were mentioned within this blog post as well. All that was mentioned by the Epic Games and the Paragon team is that it keeps you in the game in some sort of way. We don't know what type of way it does, but I'm guessing it's got to do with card points. It might give you 1 card point or even 2 card points after eliminating the river buffs camps within the river. So I'm guessing that's something interesting. That could be a very interesting mechanic, because then they might have timers, and obviously you can't abuse that factor, because if one person is always going there to get CP or CXP, they will be able to get ahead very quickly and obviously abuse that factor. And there is also 2 river buffs within the map of Monolith, as you can see from this mini-map indication. And the reason why I see this happening is because it occurred in so many of the images that they released on the blog post officially on the Paragon website. So I'm thinking it could be a very good possibility that we see a rework or a new car power system very soon. And if the river buffs end up giving 1 or 2 car powers every time you kill them, because it's going to be a very interesting mechanic to take into account if you want to be able to early boost the enemy team, and what you can use for your builds as well. Because sometimes I have 1 unspent point and I can't use it, and my upgrades are 2, and obviously if I go to river buff, get that, then I'll be able to go back to my base and get a 2-point upgrade, which is pretty sick in my opinion, instead of having that 1 unspent point just there waiting until the next back or the next CP level upgrade. You should be seeing another image on your screen that came from the latest blog post, which was about offlane, and you can see still there trying to defend himself from the Murdoch and Muriel in the offlane. But if you look towards the top right section of your screen, you'll be able to see a mini-map, a colored mini-map of Monolith, which showcases all the buffs on the actual map. We have white camps, we have green buff, we have a blue buff or river buffs, followed up by some gold buffs, a black buff, and some other little things here and there. But I don't see the position of the Orb Prime buff or the red buff, so I'm guessing red buff got removed off Monolith, and also the Orb Prime is most likely designed and located within the river or along the river at some point, but we don't know the exact position. We might not know what all the buffs do at this current moment exactly, but we should be able to find out soon, very soon, with the next blog post for Monolith, which is going to be based in jungle, and obviously I will be covering that on my channel as well, and we will most likely explain every buff that is within the jungle in that video. Also, another thing to take into account, it looks like it's going to be one hamster for each side of the map, so obviously one for your side and one for the enemy territory as well, so it's kind of interesting to see how that works, unless they haven't shown the other positions of hamsters, due to it still being in early stages, but most likely we get more info about that very soon as well. But mates, in the comment section down below, tell me how you feel about Monolith. Do you think it's looking great? Do you want to see more of it? And obviously, are you hyped for Monolith? Because I am hyped for it, I can't wait to play it once again. Leave your opinions and thoughts in the comment section down below. So mates, if you do enjoy this video, show your support by smashing that like button. Let's try to get 125 likes on this video. If you mates want to see more Paragon Gaming content and Paragon Gaming news on my channel, all you have to do is share this with your friends and hit the subscribe button to become a mate today. And that is all for this video. Oh, time to go, but don't you worry, we're back very soon. Hey Jazz boys, because you ain't seen nothing yet. Rest in peace, Red Buff, you will be remembered.
That it feels right.